Hi, Karen from my HR partner here. This video today is about keeping your employees happy and engaged to get the best out of them and to make sure that you've got a great place to work. So, are your employees happy? Having a happy, productive team can sometimes be the key to a successful, profitable business. When you've got employees that are disengaged or unproductive, it can cost you a lot of time and money, and a lot of unnecessary stress. Constantly dealing with people that are not doing their job, they can be disruptive, or they're just simply in your business, not doing anything, causing you a lot of grief. If you need to constantly follow up with them, it can be exhausting and frustrating, and it can also be exhausting and frustrating for the rest of the team, and it's probably already impacting them even before you become aware of it. Some signs that you might have a disengaged team member. So we've got a few here. They'll never ask questions, they'll never ask for help, and they think they know everything, and they won't accept feedback well. They don't care about being on time. They're often late. They come back from lunch late. They miss deadlines, or sometimes they just don't even bother doing the work that they need to. Leave it for someone else, or just not even leave it for somebody else, and you're not even aware that the work's not getting done. They're usually complaining about something. It could be complaining about their pay. They might be always asking for a pay rise, complaining about their teammates, and they don't take responsibility for anything. They'll always blame someone, or they'll look for an excuse um, about something that's their fault. They're not excited about being part of the team or being on the bus, and they're usually not aligned to your culture and your values either. They're not interested in growing with the business. They don't care about development opportunities, and they'll usually just do the bare minimum. They don't like contributing. They don't like being part of a team. Quite often they'll say, "That's not my job." They'll expect someone else to do it. They'll often make up stories and generally gossip and cause trouble as well. They quite often will be bullies too. If you do have a disengaged employee, sometimes it will have nothing to do with you or your business. They might have something outside of work that they're dealing with. So, asking somebody if they're okay might give you the opportunity to have a chat, and it might give them the opportunity to open up and let you know that they're dealing with an issue that's outside of work that's affecting them. That can sometimes be a really good opportunity to be able to help them and get them help if they need help, get them some time off if that's what they need. But just sometimes it'll just be a listening ear, and to be able to show that you care about them. It's really important to take action quickly if you do have a disengaged employee. Talk to them, like I said, ask them if they're okay. Check in, see if they need training or if there's something that they're not sure about. Do they need assistance? Are they overworked? Do they have too much on their plate that you're not aware of? If you've established that there's no issues with any of that, it could just be that you need to start a performance management process if they're just not on top of things. With performance management, the ideal outcome is always that they improve and become a productive employee, that they become engaged, and that they're a great part of the team. But sometimes that just won't happen, and if the employee's performance doesn't improve, you may get to the point of having to terminate their employment after you've conducted a performance management process. Sometimes they'll see the writing on the wall, and they'll resign themselves if they don't want to improve, and they can see that they're going to be made accountable. So I've got some top tips here that hopefully will help you keep your employees engaged, happy, and productive. Set clear expectations. I know that sounds a little bit obvious, but This really should start at the recruitment stage. Make sure your candidates know what to expect. Have a good position description. Talk through it when you're inducting people, or even at the recruitment stage, so people really clearly understand what the job's about and what you expect. Set performance standards, have KPIs. Again, make sure people understand what your processes are in relation to um, performance management. Have a good performance appraisal process in place so people get rewarded. They know that they're doing a good job, or they know that they need some assistance in improving if that's the case. Having really clear communication and having regular team meetings is also a really good way to make sure that you're setting those clear expectations, and make sure that you've got a culture where employees are encouraged to ask questions. Empower your employees as well. They'll usually be more engaged. They'll be loyal, committed, and more productive. If an employee knows that they have the ability to make their own decisions and they don't have to come back to you to get approval for every single decision they make, it will be great. Employees don't like to be micromanaged. They like to have the ability to make those decisions and feel empowered to make a decision on the spot and solve a customer or a client's problem without always having to go back to you to get approval for something that they are able to do themselves because they've got the skills and the knowledge and the experience. Invest time and money, and if you have the money, to educate and train your team as well. Doesn't have to be expensive. A lot of the time, it can be just about investing some time. It could be getting another staff member to mentor one of your more junior members. There's lots of ways that you can invest time in educating and training your team that doesn't have to cost a lot of money. Feedback's so important to give and receive. It's really important that you listen to your employees and accept feedback from them so you can improve. If they've got some feedback about the way they like to get their performance appraisal done or how they like to work, then it's really important information. Give praise to an employee when they've done a good job. It can be as simple as saying thank you. And give constructive feedback when needed too. If you've got to tell an employee that they need to improve the way they do something, be constructive and give them some help and tools along the way to help them improve. Set goals. Then they should be business goals, team goals, and individual performance goals, and assess them regularly. Measure performance, and something that you can do. Again, it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. You could implement a bonus or incentive structure, some type of rewards program, and it could be as simple as giving somebody an early mark or letting them have a day off as a thank you for something that they've done that's been above and beyond. Or it could be a more structured rewards program where you've got whatever suits your business. It could be gift cards or it could be a monetary bonus. Whatever it is, it's got to suit your business and it's got to be something that you can afford and maintain. But having those goals in place will help people understand um, what their role is in your business. Increase happiness at work. Make sure people are happy when they come to work. They'll be more productive, and it will be a great place to come and work when you come to work every day and you know that people are happy around you. They'll perform better. Happiness is a great thing. So do whatever you can to make sure that everybody's happy at work. That doesn't mean it's all fun and games. Of course, you want people to be serious and get their job done, but being happy at work is going to be really important. If employees are unhappy, a lot of the time they're going to be disengaged, they're going to be unproductive, and they're possibly looking for a job somewhere else on your time. Be available. Make sure that you're available when your team has a question or a concern, and make sure that they feel comfortable to reach out if they know that you're available. Having an open door policy, making sure people understand that it's not a scary thing to come and talk to the business owner or the boss, and that will be really great for people to understand that that you care as well. Work with your employees with their strengths as well. I think the thing is, if you've got a team and they've got a diverse range of skills and strengths, that would be a great team. Um, Work on their strengths, build on them, and work around people's weaknesses. If somebody's not good at something or you're not good at something, build on your strengths and get somebody else to work on those things that might be a weakness for somebody, and have a good mix of skills in your team. A good leader will always take the time to listen, make sure that your employees know that you care, and that you're always willing to listen, that you're interested in them. Some businesses don't need employees, this may not be relevant for you if you're watching this and you don't have employees. But if you do need to employ people in your business, it's important to make sure that your employees are happy, so they'll be productive, and that will ensure that your business is more profitable as well. And it will just be a really, really great place to be for you and your employees. So, this is me, Karen, from my HR partner. If you'd like help with making sure that your employees are happy and engaged, book in for a free 10-minute intro call and we can have a chat about some strategies that might be able to help you. You can also download our HR services guide there to find out about all of our services. Have a great day.